We are live on Rumble. If you on Rumble, give me a thumbs up. I've been off the live for like 2 weeks because they like to take my workers down, but we back. Shakur, matter of fact, it's fight week for that Jake Paul, Julio Cesar Chavez thing. Do y'all think that Shakur Stevenson punches harder than William Zepeda? This dude came out saying, I feel like Shakur has the balls. Zepeda said he feel like Shakur got the balls, but once he feel his power, he gonna tap out, he gonna back up. This man say, I cannot play the video, but I can play out the audio of it. And I'm going to play it for y'all right now. Hold up. Here you go.
I feel Shakur has the balls that Tevin Farmer has. When Shakur feels my punches, he's not going to be like Farmer and stay there and exchange with me. Zepeda, I punch harder than you. I guarantee you, I punch way harder than you. You got 27 knockouts. I got 11 knockouts, and I punch harder than you. Remember that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, bro. I'm not too sure about Shakur punching harder than Zepeda. He just said he got less knockouts, but you know, I highly doubt that the man like Shakur with hand problems got more knockout power than a guy like Zepeda. I just don't see it happening, but you know, Shakur gonna be Shakur, and he been a cat. Every camp he does this. He said, "Yo, I can't wait to show out the new and improved Shakur," and then he don't show us a damn thing. He ends up getting booed. Daniel Murphy, Fly Guy, what's up? But yeah, I got a special guest hoping to tap in right now, but I'm trying to get him to tap in. If not, it's all good. He got a fight coming up this Saturday. I will be live this Saturday for Mr. Jake Paul and Chavez. De La Hoya said this is Jake Paul's first real test. I know they're trying to sell it as if he's fighting a former champion, but you could say the same thing on Mike Tyson. You know, he fought a former champion in Mike Tyson. That don't mean a damn thing, bro. Anderson Silva beat up Julio Cesar Chavez, bro. That don't mean that he a real former champion. It don't. I mean, it's some of y'all in the chat that could be former champions. Just because you're a former champion don't mean you're a champion today. You know, boxing is about what have you done for me lately? What are you doing in 2025? And Chavez Jr. ain't no damn champ in 2025. Arthur said Chavez garbage. Yeah, bro. I saw the man quit versus Daniel Jacobs. He quit versus Daniel Jacobs. And I saw Anderson Silva, 40-some-year-old MMA fighter, you know, kind of put pressure on him and made him just shut up. I saw that fight, you know, and it made the MMA dudes think MMA guys can hang with boxers and all that good stuff. You know, Chavez Jr. is like he's perfect for Jake Paul to fight. You know what I mean? It's the perfect way to say, yo, I'm solidified. You know what I mean? Fighting Chavez Jr., I don't think it solidifies you, man, but one fight that I'm looking at, one fight, the only reason I got the damn pay-per-view is because it is this fight. Kid Austin versus this dude. Kid Austin versus Tevin Farmer, man. You know, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that Tevin Farmer going to see these punches coming? I know Kid Austin, he got backlash for the last thing because he got sick because of the Shakur thing, but I think this is the perfect fight for him. A southpaw, a guy, you know, he's not on his way out, but it's safe to say that he's not the same dude. You know, 2 fights with Zepeda, you know, he got banged up a little bit. You know, he's not a spring chicken. You know, I'm really going for Kid Austin in this fight. A lot of people like to, you know, they say that Kid Austin not experienced enough. I think that he experienced. World champ say Farmer is a dog. You think so? You think he still got it, Mr. World Champ? You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. How do you think he looked in his last fight? His last 2 fights? You know, I don't know. I see y'all, man. I don't know if he still got it, like you talking about, but you know, we about to see on Saturday. I think it's dope that I had no idea that Jake Paul was having these dudes on a undercard, but I think that's the good thing about Mr. Jake. Jake, say what you want. I think he in charge of women's boxing. I think that he got the best female fighters on his team, MVP. I think that Miss Carissa T-Rex Shields should sign with him. I think that he's doing good for boxing. At first, I didn't like the man because, you know, he like a YouTuber, you know, beating up MMA dudes. But when I see that he's putting real boxers on the undercard, I appreciate something like that because, you know, they getting a big old check. So I do appreciate what Jake Paul is doing by having Kid Austin and Tevin Farmer on the card. I think they're gonna entertain, and I think that how they say Kid Austin's big coming out party, to where like we're gonna see if he could hang with a former world champ. I remember him and Gervonta Davis had a little issue back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember that. I think it was on Fight Hype. Tank had pushed him or some shit. Tank said, "Get a belt and I'll fight you." And then they ended up pushing it. It was some quick little thing, but I know he from Philly. I know he a gritty fighter. He a southpaw. I learned recently that he got Tourette syndrome. I feel bad for the man. I would never down talk his medical condition, but I think he gonna show up to try to win a fight. A lot of people are counting the man out, and Kid Austin is on his way up. Kid Austin. He speaking of Kid Austin, he right here, man. What up, champ?
What's up, Southpaw?
I was just talking about you, bro. I was like, I think this is a Kid Austin's big coming out party, because a lot of people want to see if you could, hang with a quote unquote former world champion. And how do you think? Like, do you think that this is the biggest test of your professional career?
Yeah, I think so. Tevin Farmer, he's a former world champion. They classify him as a slick, high IQ fighter. So I feel like on paper, this would be my biggest test.
How you think he looked in his last two fights with Zepeda?
Me personally, though, I think the first one was way closer than the second one. Towards the end. Second one, I feel like he got demolished, in my opinion. But those fights, those are good fights to study. But I'm not looking at those fights. I'm thinking Tevin. He's gonna come in. The best Tevin that he can possibly be. But I think he lost those two fights.
He said he taking this fight personal. I don't know if you seen that. You saw that? He said this time taking. Oh, there go Pops right there. Hey yo, Pops, what up, man?
What up?
You was popping.
Hanging in there, brother. Hanging in there. I love what you're doing.
Hey, you been seeing my videos, man. I show Kid out of love. But really quick, this got nothing to do with none. But I said like last week, I said the reason why Kid Austin was one of my favorite young fighters of today is because he is exactly who he appears to be. He's not trying to fake like he's some type of Crip blood gang member. He's a professional fucking boxer. And that's how he present himself. A lot of these dudes should present themselves like Floyd. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all that old fake tough shit on Southpaw TV. I don't respect fake gangsterism. I respect professional boxers who conduct themselves like professional boxers. So
he froze up. Okay,
good. But are you preparing for the best Tevin, like the Tevin that fought Jojo Diaz, for example?
Oh yeah, and that's what I've been working for, and that's the fights I've been studying. The Tevin in his prime. I feel like Tevin, he's underestimated me. We did our face-off today. I can see that he's underestimating me. He knows I'm young, have less experience, but Saturday he's gonna find out. So, yeah.
He said he's taking it personal.
I don't care if he was or not. In my opinion, I feel like every match should be personal.
That's
At
right.
the end of the day, like I told you before in the last interview, yeah, we cool. Like even today, we told each other in front of Chris Mannix and whatnot. We was like, we're cool. Like we speak on the phone sometimes, but Saturday night it's like blood. Like so, you're supposed to take it personal. I'm coming to punch you in your mouth. You're not gonna take it personally. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I like that, man, because a lot of guys, they fake friendships. I feel so they don't have to fight each other. I'm not gonna say no names or point no elbows, but it's a lot of guys at 135 who fake friendships because one guy is scared and the other guy is happy that he's scared. Keyshawn and Shakur, that's what I'm talking about. But I feel like that they two champs in the same weight division, and like Mike Tyson say, if somebody is truly your friend, that's a strong word. You're gonna fight that man so they could get money to provide for their family. How you feel about them? I never asked you about that. How you feel about Keyshawn and Shakur? That whole little thing. They don't want to fight each other.
Before I used to think that was kind of whack, especially I guess because Keyshawn now vacated the belt, moved up to 40. But before, it's like how y'all gonna be friends and y'all both champions? Like that's yeah, that's weird to me. Like I said, like I'm not having no friends in the same division. We could be associates, but to call someone my friend, let's be real. I hear what you're saying about the Mike Tyson thing, but if you're my friend and I know what can happen in boxing, you could possibly lose your life, become a vegetable. I'm not gonna want to fight my friend. You know, I feel like it was just all hype. So they one of them knew that they couldn't beat one of them. So I feel like they did that to where they didn't have to fight each other. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna have a friend in boxing, like you gotta be like a lightweight and he a heavyweight. That's the only way I see you having a friend. So
Yeah, I like that. I like that take. I never heard of. Yeah, you know what? If somebody's your friend, you're not even going to consider it. Yeah, because they say they having dinner with each other's family and they playing PlayStation. Staying up late night and shit, telling ghost stories. So maybe they really friends and shit. You know what I mean? But I just thought, my personal take was, I think that they known each other for years. They've been in that ring sparring. Hey, pops know. In the gym coming up, who's better than you in that fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? You know who gives you good work or not, you know what I'm saying? Better than you, but like, who you get the best work from. You know what he's good at. You know what he don't like. They know each other. I just think my take was somebody was, scared of somebody. Not scared, but, you know what I mean? Little weary type shit.
I agree.
Bro. You fight on Jake Paul undercard, bro. And I think that's big. Big numbers. Netflix is taking over. I think a lot of boxers are going to go towards Netflix because of the subscribers they got or the members. And, there might not be pay-per-view buys, but more people are watching this. A lot of eyes going to be on you on Saturday, bro. Do you feel like you got to go extra? Or are you going to stick to the game plan, don't jump out your body and just kind of, get the win? Or are you looking to entertain because it's a Jake Paul undercard?
One thing I learned, Southpaw, especially with the the stuff that happened in Saudi and, just seeing different people flip on you. At the end of the day, yeah, you got to perform to a point where you want people satisfied. You want people to buy the
Can you
ticket.
elaborate on that? I'm going to cut you out, brother. Can you elaborate on that real quick for the people who don't know?
Just like how what happened in Saudi, how I had to, pull out the fight. And
pull out the
well,
fight.
not me, yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I couldn't fight. So a lot of people now, it was okay, we're rooting for Kid Austin. We hope Kid Austin went to, they ducked, all this other stuff. So like I was saying, you gotta perform well to have people put their butts in seats. But at the end of the day, you don't gotta be a people pleaser. You go in and fight how you gonna fight. Because at the end of the day, I'm starting to see when it's just you, it's just you. When I was going through the depressed phase after the Saudi situation, nobody was there but my family. So I'm not going in to, live up to the expectations of how people expect me to fight. Oh, we expected him to come in like Sean Porter or, wild, aggressive. I'm going to fight the game plan that my dad gives me and we execute it. If the fight happens to be, let's just say, a fight where people thought was boring, I'm cool with it because nobody's ever outboxed Tevin Farmer. So that would be an accomplishment to me. If it happens to a fight where I got to bang it out with Tevin, because that would be exciting, so be it. So I'm just going in there to win, get that belt. And, like I said, I couldn't bring the green belt to my son, but I can bring this continental belt back. So,
man, that's dope, bro. So what I'm hearing is whatever the fight calls for, if it calls for a total war, that's what you're gonna do. It sounds like you prepared for that, and as long as you get the win.
Yes, Southpaw.
Yeah, that.
Now he don't talk like that. I gotta tell my part too. I didn't even ask my part.
That was the humble version. Now
He
you can
gonna
get to that one.
whip Farmer ass, man.
Hey, yo, Pots, bro. I really feel like Farmer's on a tail end, and I feel like he being a little modest right now. He gonna beat that ass, bro. I told him before the interview. I said I'm not buying the fucking pay-per-view for Jake Paul. Respect to him. I'm buying the fight. I'm buying this fight for him. I'm buying this fight for Floyd Schofield and Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? I told you. That's why I'm really buying the fight. I'm not buying. I mean, Jake Paul, cool. God bless him. God bless him. But I'm buying the fight for this here fight. You know what I mean?
We're going to retire him.
Yeah.
Yo, if it's up to me, the paramedic's gonna take his ass out there. We're going to.
He did tell Tevin face to face.
I told him face to face. What's gonna happen when the paramedics pick you up?
Oh shit! Oh my god! I like that type of shit, bro. Hey, motherfucking Stretcher gonna pick his ass up. I like that.
No, this is real. This ain't no tennis. He already got Tourette's with that man. We about to hurt that man.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Not me.
I said it right to Tevin. It ain't like nobody being phony.
No. Hey, he got Tourette's, bro.
Yeah, I love him. He got skill. I've been looking up to him. But when they gave us that fight, to me, it was like, oh, that's whack. We straight fresh off the bench and we got to fight a 2-time champion. Who else does that? Like, so what? He got 2-3 losses, whatever. But we didn't fight since November. Y'all normally give motherfuckers a tune-up. Our tune-up is a champion, but we still took it. So we're going to make a statement on Tevin. We're going to do our best to make the best statement possible because we got something to prove.
And I feel like today I got the feeling like he don't respect me. So
He respect you. He just underestimating your ass.
nah, I feel you probably feel that way, but to me, I feel like he don't respect me, and I don't.
What make you say that, Floyd?
Just the way his whole attitude, like his nonchalantness, and I don't like that. I don't like that on people.
You overlooking you, huh?
That's what it is. Yes.
I take that.
He's smart. He ain't never found nobody like me.
Yeah, that's what
He's
I'm saying.
these lights.
You ain't on my level.
And
yeah, that type shit.
If you can sit there and flat out say you're not on my level, you don't respect me. I mean, if I respect a person, I ain't gonna go on my way to disrespect them or their skill set. So Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's the worst thing he could do is underestimate a young lion, bro. You know, boxing is wear and tear, bro. And the fact that, you know, God bless him, I'm not talking down on his condition, his Tourette's, and God, you know, I question, you know, based off the looks of this dude, I question if you're gonna see your shit coming. You know what I mean? And have you been sparring with a lot of southpaws? You know what I'm saying? This camp. Hey, Pops caught that. Hey, Pops, I think you caught that. He not finna see your shit. Hey, let's be real, bro. He not finna see your shit coming. He finna be like, what the
if we gonna, because I don't know if his eye is good or bad. You know, it might be good. It still work.
Yeah,
but
good.
I just feel like I'm way faster than Zepeda. You know, way stronger. So I feel like
more
that's
levels.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the reason why he not gonna be able to see my punches coming, because I'm way faster than Zepeda if we being for real. And if anybody can sit there and deny that, they lying to them. They just hating, because Zepeda's just here, just shoulder shots, you know, just arm shots.
Oh yeah,
That's
a lot of how they say in the gym, stop ringing the doorbell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Zepeda just a whole lot of pity pats.
He gonna find out. But I did like the energy he was giving off, because now it's just motivating me even more. So
I want he said he gonna stop us.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna stop me. He told me he was gonna stop me.
With 9 knockouts and 40 fights, he gonna stop us.
He got 8.
Headbutts haven't stopped Floyd. None of this other stuff, but he gonna stop us with his 9 knockouts. That's what he claimed.
What? Oh shit! When is that dropping, or when is that airing? Do y'all know?
Tomorrow was on the zone. They having a day to face they had.
Oh, okay. Okay, they'll probably drop it tomorrow. Man, 9 knockouts, man. Yeah. Oh, I don't. When's the last time he got a stoppage?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You hear the crickets?
His I got it right here. It's my trusty friend I call Google.
And I love the brother, but no, the brother, listen, science is science. You're not the knockout artist, but you're fighting one that got more knockouts than you and less fights. So
damn,
you know, it's gonna be real for that
His
brother.
Last knockout was against
2000 and in the 2010s.
That's funny. No, it was actually 2024, but it was against
okay.
It was against a guy. He's 27
and 15.
15.
Oh, okay.
That's who he stopped.
The ice cream man.
And the dude was knocked out 4 times already. So
he stopped the motherfucking Lyft driver.
And then he was bragging about that today. Then the person he knocked out before that, he got a knockout before that, and was that 2023? And the dude is 7 wins, 10 losses,
and been knocked out 6 times.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't support nobody, not
I ain't
nobody
lying either.
No, I believe.
So,
hey, send me that. Hey, when we get up, send me that. I'm gonna put it in the video. Yeah, hey man, you could knock out motherfuckers like that, bro. But I think that Kid Austin physically, he gonna be he probably the best physical in shape dude that this man ever faced. I'm talking about Tevin. Yeah, he ain't never been in front of somebody like Kid, bro.
Even skill wise, this is the best opponent Farmer faced. Floyd was whipping JoJo Diaz's ass. JoJo whipped Tevin. They paid us not to hurt. They paid us to stay in camp, but not
kicked us out. Really?
Yeah, they told us we couldn't spar JoJo no more because we couldn't hurt the champ.
So we left.
We can't.
Talking about JoJo that he had caught some case on Snapchat for some little girl. I don't even bring that up, but you see some JoJo Diaz?
Yeah, you said be up like that.
I never knew that.
No,
I did not. No disrespect, but I read something today, but he was on Snapchat.
I was confused where he was going with
that
it.
That was low sound, boy. I caught it.
We gotta talk about that after the.
No, that's old news. No.
Hey, okay, my bad. I didn't mean to bring that up. Yo, JoJo Diaz, bro. Delete Snapchat off your phone.
Yeah, delete.
Hey, stay the fuck off of Snapchat, bro.
All jokes aside, is that true though? Was that a
Now
true
we don't know. We don't know. How will we know?
His father said it was him. I mean, don't take my word for it. Do y'all research. His father who said, yeah, that's my son, and this very freaky dicky ditty ass pic that he sent. I mean, matter of fact, let's just change the subject. But so you was whooping on JoJo, huh?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not gonna sit here and discredit JoJo. First day I got there, it was very back and forth. You know, this is my first time. I think I was only like 4 professional fights in, 3 or 4, and I got there and I wasn't used to, you know, sparring off getting off a plane 1. And then fighting a pressure fighter like JoJo, who was already in camp. So I wasn't used to it. So the first day, you know, he's getting his shots off, landing his shots, you know, he's applying pressure. So we go back to the Airbnb. Second day, I'm just sitting there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna go back. Excuse my language. I'm gonna whip his ass till the next day. So the next day, boy, I'm dragging JoJo across that ring. And, you know, I'm not one to lie in sparring. Y'all know, like I said with Shakur, he caught a good body shot. You know, with JoJo, he got the best of the first day. That second day, boy, they only did 4 rounds with me, and I drug him all 4 of those rounds because it takes like after a certain point, like after I figure him out, yeah.
But didn't he drag Tevin? JoJo Diaz,
I ain't gonna lie.
Tevin and drag
I did
Tevin?
study that. I did study that fight, and JoJo, he kind of beat Tevin with ease, in my opinion.
Right.
Like,
so how Tevin even think he on our level, and we dogged walked the dude that beat him?
Yeah, and JoJo was a smaller guy in that fight too. That's the crazy part. He was coming up for 126 because I think he had lost to Gary Russell.
So I hope people don't put money on Farmer like he gonna win because he got some damn experience. He got experience of getting his ass whipped. He got 8, 9 knockouts. So that's what he got experience at.
I like the guy. He's a cool guy,
too.
but Saturday, like, I'm coming in to earn my respect, and you know, I got bigger things to worry about. Like I told him today, after you lose, you get to go home to them silk sheets, that nice house you got. You got a nice, like, wife, fiance, like nice, and like, you know, she's a good woman. You know, right. I don't want to make sure I'm disrespecting his wife or nothing, you know, but yeah, you get to go home to all that, your real estate, your nice cars. You know, I have a good life. I got my family at home, but I'm not nowhere near where he's at right now as far in life. If he want to chill out for a year or 2, he can. He's just doing this probably because get extra money or he bored. So I told him, like, you in for a lot Saturday because, boy.
Joaquin say kid about to retire him on Saturday. Yeah, I think this might be one of his last ones, you know, due to his condition. And like you just said, bro, sometimes these guys get super comfortable. It's only a few guys who are super rich and trained like they was broke. Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean? But yeah, he might be getting too comfortable. He not really. I don't really see him speaking up about you. Little shit here and there, but like it almost seems as if he is maybe underestimating you a little bit. Like he looking past you for some reason. Like he think you still a puppy. And that's why I say like the amount of eyeballs that's going to be on this fight because of the Netflix thing and Jake Paul, I think, bro, this is your time to fucking kill, bro. Like real shit. Like no, you will never have this amount of eyes on you in a minute. So that's this is like, you know what I mean? Like people are going to say, yo, who the fuck is this Kid Austin kid? You know what I mean? I like the name, cool little nickname and everything. You know what I mean? But I want people to remember this fight like you killing him, like real shit, like not, you know, killing him, but like, you know, like taking his ass, standing over him type shit. Like, yo, former champion, his big test, and he passed it with flying colors type shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I say.
That's what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And it's for the Continental title, the WBA Continental, and then after this, the World title. That's the 2 fights that they already told us is happening. So, hell yeah, this nigga in the way. He in the way. He in the wrong tracks right now, brother. We done worked too hard for this world title, and you're the only one standing in front of us. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I seen him like he posting up. You'll probably see he posting up pictures. You know, him and his girl hugging up in the elevator.
I seen it right now. I was like, he on the motherfucker. He on love and shit. And we got time for that.
And I'm like, yo, you really think I'm coming in to play with you? Like I left my family at home. I was for this fight. I was gonna do a walkout with my son. You know, dedicate. I mean, this fight's still dedicated to my son, but I left my family at home. You know, when it's time for war, it's time for war. So me just seeing that, it's just showing me that like you're not respecting me enough to the point where you think you can be like that. Like it's Tuesday right now. first thing I'm doing, watching all his fights. So yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that. Some guys could train like with their baby and their wife in the gym while they in camp. Some guys leave their family and they say that takes them to a different place. You know what I mean? Like you are here to do a job. So that like the family, the kid that's at home. You know what I mean? You know what you're doing it for. You know what you're working towards and what matters at the end of the day. Do you feel like you train better with your son and your girl at home and you just, you know what I'm saying, like kind of isolated?
No, they come.
Yes,
They come with us
yeah.
to the gym.
For me,
Okay.
But they don't come with us to the fights because in the
I don't
fight,
like them at the fight. It's like
Okay.
it's death. You know,
you wouldn't want to die. Like he's not gonna die.
I was gonna
but-
say, damn.
No, he's not gonna die. But I'm talking about somebody else.
Yo, pop, bro.
Girl, and let her see trauma of being dragged and put them there in a coma, and then have to go to the hospital. Now she's crying off of that. You know, it's just like a lot that she's gonna have to go through.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that for me because everybody's different. You know, Marvin Hagler, other fighters, they would go up to training camps, be away from their family for weeks, months. Then you got some fighters who perform better with their family there. I just feel like me, like let's just say like you in a different state for training camp, and you got like distractions will pop up sometimes. So training and you come home, you got stuff to do. You know, you can go out. You know, whatever the case may be, you can easily get distracted opposed to being at home. As soon as you get home from the gym, you gotta come home to see your wife, your kid, and then I feel like that motivates me even more because when I get tired or when my dad wakes me up when it's time to go running, like, man, I don't want to go running. You look over, you see your son, and then that's the reason why you got to get up and go run. So I feel like it makes it easier on me because
It push you.
Yeah, push me. Like I said, after that Saudi situation, like I didn't even want to be boxing like that. But at the end of the day, what am I gonna get my son? So I feel like that's what keeps me pushing because at the end of the day, you can win all the titles, you can have all the money, but when you about to go, what good is that gonna do you? I'd rather have my son, you know, on my deathbed than 200 million. So
yeah,
that's
for sure. No,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll have some.
Yo, I like what you just said. First of all, could you elaborate a little bit on that? You said you wanted to, you know, stop boxing after the whole, you know, Shakur Saudi thing.
You turn in the comments.
Oh yeah, because it just showed me that like it's an evil world. You know, I'm a good dude. I feel like I'm a good guy. You know, I can't, you know, people might have a different opinion about my pops. You know, I feel like you a good guy. I love you. But I'm
your pops is not Bill Haney. Your pops cool as hell, bro. He not Bill Haney. But go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like I got one of the coolest dads.
Yeah,
I mean,
he cool, bro. I don't know about motherfuckers that talk shit on him. Hey, fuck all that, bro. He not Bill Haney. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but like, I just wanted to stop because it was like, man.
Tell the truth. They took $1 million from
you, and
they tried to kill you.
It's not even.
I don't think your money.
No, I don't even care about the money. I don't care about none of that. I was a new dad, and coming from being a new dad, I had to send my son off to California because I had to go into camp when he was like 2.5 months.
So, really quick, your son was born like 2 weeks before my son. That's why I know that they act around the same age and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like my son had to go to California. I had to be away from my son for the longest.
Small version.
Then
Short version. Short version.
Then okay, so basically I'm in camp. Everything is like going, you know, corner. We get to Saudi, then I just don't get the chance to fight. And before, you know, my son left, I made the promise to him. Even though he can't understand, I was like, I'm gonna bring that green belt home. So when I didn't get to have the green belt home and seeing him and his mom come home and I have nothing to show for it for being away that long, you know, missing his first Christmas, first New Year, I felt like a disappointment. Even though it wasn't my fault, I mean, you still get in your head at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, so now Tevin got to feel what Shakur was gonna get, and I feel bad because I don't like Shakur, so I like Tevin, but yeah,
it be like that sometimes, bro. It be like that sometimes, and it's okay. It's boxing. This is the only time that it could be like that. Like Tevin got to feel what Shakur. Hey, your pops mentioned last time. Sometimes it's good to hit guys in their neck and they motherfucking heart. You know what I mean? Like you got you got to have that mindset. So I feel like Tevin should get everything that Shakur was gonna get, and I know Shakur gonna be watching you.
Oh, yeah.
Whether he admit it or not, he gonna be watching. You know what I mean?
I already know.
All of them gonna be watching. Mason.
I won't be surprised. I won't be
Keyshawn,
surprised if they there.
All of them.
If they bought front row tickets.
They probably gonna be there taking
Yeah.
notes and shit.
For real.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Pop, you just mentioned Keyshawn and Abdullah.
Yeah. You know, they're gonna be watching too. You know, the whole squad gonna be watching. They all gonna be watching, hoping that this young man could get stopped or some shit like that.
They praying on my downfall.
Yeah, because they know we in line for that belt. Once we get that belt, the how you say it, their management, they're about to have a monopoly if it ain't for Kid. They all managed by the same person. So they have
a target on his back. If you get that back, he gonna have a target on the back.
Yeah, you know, he's the man. He's the man. Because Shakur ain't gonna fight Mason. Like whoever's this middleman, he get both fights, and you know it's money for him. It's a big thing. So yeah, they're gonna be watching.
Oscar De La Hoya predicted you, bro. I mean, that's big shit. You know what I mean? I seen his little prediction, but he's like, yo, I got Kid off. Hey, how do you feel like this? How you feel about Oscar?
Oscar, I feel like from people. Okay, that's a good question. I feel like
blocked me on Instagram.
How you feel about Oscar, brother? That man feeding your family.
That's what I'm saying. You got to respect a man that's giving you a way to feed your family.
Never bite the hand that feeds you. Never bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah.
And on top of that, if you're good to him, or basically if y'all good to each other, y'all gonna do right by each other. That's the energy he gives me. If I'm good to him, you know, keeping a good word out for Golden Boy, you know, he's gonna make sure I'm good. So
ever since doing that,
ever since the start of my career, I can't even complain. He's been every time we ask for something, done. What else you need? So Oscar's, I feel like probably one of the best promoters in the game right now. And I'm not just saying that because he's my promoter, but and then another thing,
even like the Shakur fight, when we said make the fight, he moved out the way.
He moved out the way for the Shakur fight.
Not all promoters gonna move out the way when you tell them, yo, move out the way, make the fight. They're gonna say, all right, you the boss, whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know, Oscar's cool with us.
Yeah, I can't really speak on his Instagram life, but
like coming out in them drawers. I mean, Oscar is risky,
bro. And you know it's crazy. So when was it? I think it was Sunday. I'm packing, and my girl, she like has her phone out, and I'm like,
she watching Oscar, huh?
Yeah, she's listening to it. So I'm like, she's like, ill, and she clicks off the video. So I'm like, nah, I was listening to it. I want to hear his predictions. So she's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, show me. So I'm packing my bags.
She showing the phone, and he on here that motherfucker.
She played too much. As she plays the video, she pauses it, and she says, look. So I look up, and I'm like, yo, what the all you see is him in this thong with two balloons of our faces, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it later.
Oscar for you. I'll watch it later. Funny. He's a smart promoter.
You know how to go viral. I give him that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? I grew up watching him, man. He was like one of my favorite fighters, man. I mean, like, you know, versus I Cortez, Sweet Pea, like he was one of my favorite fighters. And it's crazy, you know what I mean? It's crazy to see what he's turned into. God bless him, but he is one of the, say what you want about Oscar. He's been involved in one of the biggest pay-per-view fights of all time with Floyd, Canelo, and Triple. I mean, he knows how to promote, you know what I mean? And he said that he calls you his champion, you know what I mean? So I think that's dope.
Yeah,
he know I'm the realest fighter he got. I ain't gonna lie.
No, don't say
not
it like that.
No, but he knows out of all his fighters, I feel in my opinion, because fighter to fighter, he knows I'm coming to fight. You have never seen a fight where I didn't come to fight. Whether you didn't like it, I was too wild or whatever the case, you don't like my style. I give the fans what they came to see. So he know that.
So that's why he like you.
I feel like that's why he knows I'm gonna be entertaining. He don't never gotta worry about me, you know, putting on a lackluster performance. So
yeah. The one thing about a Kid Austin fight, man, you come in the gun. That's why people reference you to a young Sean Porter. You know what I mean? Like just go crazy type shit. As you get older, like as you know, I mean, well, that training camp. Are you adding anything to make? Are people gonna walk away from this fight saying, yo, you know, he added a little something, a little more, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be something that I haven't shown people yet.
Yeah, not add. He a complete fighter.
Just show something different. Show like not like a technical calm boxer side, like, you know, work everything off the jab, but you know, a little something that they ain't seen before.
I can't say what, but yeah, I feel like people will be like, okay, because we know what we can do, but to them, they're probably gonna be like, okay, kid's progressing. You know, he's showing maturity.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that's what they're gonna walk away with.
I feel he's just maturing a little more after this incident. So he's sticking to game plans, and he's using some of the tools that's in his arsenal that he didn't use before.
I never had to use it.
Right. So he never got challenged to fight a 2-time world champion before. Everything to him, he just got bored in the ring and wanted to feel the punches.
I want
shit like that.
I want him to bring the best out of me. That's what I'm expecting.
I was just gonna ask you that, man. Do you feel like Tevin is him being a former champion? He gonna bring the best out of you.
I think for the first 2-3 rounds, I feel like he's gonna be the top of his A game. That's when he's gonna bring the best out of me. Then after that, once he see I ain't going nowhere, then mentally I feel like he's gonna, I learned I be studying. So the thing with Tourette's, it gets worse.
Don't give too much out.
Hey, it's okay.
He can change. I mean, it's stuck with him for life. But so with Tourette's, when you're under stressful situations, your tics they start acting way worse. So when seeing him today, we're calm, chill. He'll do like one tick like that, and we like guff for like 2-3 minutes. Watch the Zepeda fights, or watch the Zepeda.
He gonna fuck around. He gonna slip a punch. You finna jab. He finna. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to slip that.
Yeah, and all those ticks, it actually takes energy out of you,
and it takes time to get hit. When you
y'all studied the damn Tourette's. That's crazy.
They studied all of that to hurt this guy. Imagine after the paramedics take him up, what they'll be saying about Kid. Kid be a young superstar. So this is real to us. We worked our life to get to this.
My dad told Tevin, he said today, he was like, we're gonna visit you in the hospital. Don't worry.
I like that. We gonna sing some flowers, bro. You good?
Tell him you going to the hospital.
Yeah,
I like shit like that, bro. I like all that hospital talk. I like seeing stretchers like Brian Norman Jr. I like seeing stretch. I mean, that's the part that people like seeing too. I know it's ugly. But shit, it's entertainment at the end of the day.
Did you see that the dude Brian Norman knocked out? He can't remember nothing from 6 weeks.
Oh yeah,
I saw Brian Norman interview today on Fight Hub, I believe. And buddy, he gave him like a short-term amnesia. That left hook was serious, bro. And buddy had his chin wide up, like he ate that motherfucker, like he intended to eat it. He whipped it from the hip, man. Like knockout of the year so far.
Right. That was a good one.
I give him that.
I'm trying to see that shit on on Saturday, bro. I want to see you do something like that. I know you could do it too. I know you could do that shit.
So with me though, like it's not even. This might sound crazy to people, but I don't even want to, cause I don't even want to one punch knock him out. I don't care.
Just want to beat him
about
up
that.
and make
I just want to beat his face to the point where like all you hear is like, and it's no disrespect, but it's like I'm trying to hear like his whole family screaming first corner, throwing the towel,
damn,
beating and bloodied up, cause I feel like that's more enjoyable than knocking someone out.
That's for you.
It's all about hearing his family crying in the crowd. That's what it's all about.
It's not even that. It's just like
you need more therapy.
I told him the more talking he doing, the more like it makes me want to like
beat his face in and just make it all bloody.
I'm trying.
That's some therapeutic shit. You need some therapy.
I'm trying to sound nice, but it's just like that's the outcome I want. I want it to be like, oh, because everybody's like he's on school kid. I'm trying to school him, but to the point where like his whole eyes is shut.
And everything. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey, people like that. People like that. Like they want to see. Hey, like you just said you want to hear his mama crying in the crowd, and that's what I'm on too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the family got to leave crying. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We can't leave it up to the judges.
Hell no.
Show how this goes.
Remember, bro. He got to go.
Right. We don't know who might be against us. We found out boxing a dirty sport. We ain't leaving it up to none of that.
That shit too. I can't stand that shit. Motherfucker went all 12 rounds, and all of a sudden you hear a split decision at the end.
For real. So I hope everybody tuned in, Southpaw. I bought
the fight just for this here fight. I don't give a fuck about. I mean, God bless Jake Paul because he putting you on, but man, this is the fight right here. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Farmer versus Schofield, or I should say Schofield versus Farmer. You know what I mean? I hope when you retire this man, you know what I mean, make this be his last tick. You feel me? You know what I mean? What should we expect Saturday?
Right, and your homework, you had to shut up all them Philly dudes like your homeboy Greg Hackett to shut them all up. I want to see all their whack ass
Well,
faces
I will
after.
say, because I know everybody got their mixed feelings about Greg. Greg,
Oh, you better not be standing up for no goddamn Greg.
I'm not standing up for Greg, but I like what he said about the fight, because everybody was saying, "Oh,
What did he
Tevin,
say?
like
Yeah, what he
basically,
said?
like Tevin gonna give Floyd problems. It's gonna be an easy fight for Tevin." That's what other people were saying. He actually made sense, because this is a young guy coming to fight a veteran, and I feel like it's gonna be like an old classic fight. And he been giving me my props, so like I feel like
Okay, so you said stay off him because he be giving you your
no,
props.
I don't care if y'all say on him or not. I don't get it. But I'm just saying, like, I like how he was knowing he knew his facts about this fight, because he knew I'm not coming to lay down. So
Okay, so he was
because he could have went the fake Philly route. Oh yeah, kid, he ain't about
You
nothing.
know what?
Nah, but he was on other interviews saying other stuff. The interview I seen, he made it seem like Tevin Farmer was gonna come run over you, and I think that's a
When you see
Philly
that?
thing.
That guy got real feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it all depends on how he feel that day. And when someone gets beat on for $200 a fight, you can't trust what buddy say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gets punched on for a $200 check.
Wait, I was just gonna say, did you say he get punched on for
$200.
He gets Greg Hackett's last check was like $175. You know what I'm saying? So he literally a human fucking punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, But off that. But yeah, bro. But
yeah,
I agree with
I'm
you.
saying no comment. I ain't even feeding it. Y'all already know how I feel about that. I already made a video.
Human punching bag. Human punching bag. Punched on for
Did he
$200.
go down there and fight you? Wasn't he supposed to go fight you?
Bro, he didn't show up. I went live that day and nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to make comedy skits. He on some comedy shit, and he didn't know I was on some real type of time. And I'm ever gonna bring that shit up. You should have showed up that Sunday.
Well, he fought Brian Norman's dad, right?
No, but he was supposed to fight him in a sparring match or something.
Oh yeah. You right.
Shakur Stevenson said, "Tell Greg, hey, I'm petty, bro." Shakur Stevenson said, "Tell Greg Hackett I'll pay for his hotel." Why did you do that, pussy? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm
gonna lie. Every Shakur video, you do have that in there. So
I bring that up every single day because I gotta remind them, bro. You not like that outside the motherfucking boxing. But yeah, man. But hey, off that, bro. We got more important shit to talk about. I don't speak broke, so somebody got to translate when they speak. You feel me? So yeah, bro. But as far as Saturday, bro, what could we expect from? I say Golden Boy's best prospect, one of the best prospects in the game, Kid Austin. What can we expect, bro? What am I gonna see? Because I already bought it. I bought this shit already.
I feel like you're gonna see a great, amazing version of me. And just a great fight in general. Because let's be for real, Tevin, with all the experience and all this other stuff he got, he's a dog at the end of the day. He gonna fight back, as long as he can, he gonna fight back. So it's gonna be, I feel like an exciting fight on both of our parts. Because let's be for real, he's a slick guy. People gonna take some punches in that fight, but it's gonna come down to who got the stronger will. That's all it's gonna come down to. All that skill for him, it's gonna go out the window. You're gonna have to fight. And when you gotta fight,
how they say, bang the boxer and box the banger, man. If he tries to be slick, attack that motherfucker, man. I'm rooting for your brother, man. I'm rooting for you like I never rooted for somebody before, bro. I mean, it's you versus Philly, and you know what I mean. You know whose side I'm on, bro, for life. But
imagine when we swole up that good eye.
Oh shit!
No, genuine question.
Genuine question.
Because he was wearing
good eye.
He was wearing shades today.
Oh man!
That eye, you disarm him. Then he can't really see that good. Then it's worn there.
I want to know. Yeah, which one is his good eye?
No, it switched when this one goes straight. Then that one turn that other way.
So this would be his right eye.
So it's always a blind spot. Whichever one is straight, the other eye don't see the straight.
So he can't see out of that eye right there?
No, he could see out of it, but it only see the hooks coming. When one eye looking straight, the other one see the hooks.
So he's
not gonna see the hook. I mean, he's not gonna see the jab.
You know how most people eyes see like this? They can see jabs coming, they can see a hook coming around. His eyes face there, so this whole side is blind. Then when
you're not gonna see that motherfuckers coming, bro. You're not gonna see it coming
at all. At all.
At man's eyes, bro.
And no, it's a sign. I'm not teasing his eyes. I'm telling some real shit. This is real. If his pupil is facing this way, you're not seeing this way.
That is true.
So he always have a blind spot. People go and fight him like a dog. You don't got to fight him like a dog.
People ever got a blind spot?
Yes, use his own flaws against him.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh shit, y'all funny as hell, man. Oh man.
Somebody
man.
bang bang. You said we delusional bang bang. You
Look at
crazy.
that. You crazy and say, hey, bang bang. You gonna bang your man up?
We gonna bang his ass
You gonna
up.
bang his ass up. That's what I do know. Shit, I'm about to fight for y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hey, y'all always welcome on the channel.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? Hey, they cooking his ass right now, man. Which makes this even more entertaining, man. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. I'll probably do a live stream for that. Y'all tap into my live stream. But
Yes.
yeah, bro. All the best, bro. I think you got this. Thank you,
brother. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Southpaw.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all get back to it though. But God bless me. Hey, yo, Pops, bro. Hey, yo, Pops, bro. You got it, bro. Whatever you came up with, I believe you're gonna implement it. And hey, you're gonna thank your son, but don't forget to thank your pops also. I'm just saying.
And don't forget to call us so you get this exclusive because we're gonna talk shit afterwards.
Oh, what?
I'm
humble.
Shit afterwards.
I'm humble.
All that they said that's gonna play tomorrow.
I got so much stuff to say, yo. I got so much stuff to
afterwards.
say.
Yeah, afterwards, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit afterwards.
I'm not one to jump on my body and disrespect people, but some people will be disrespectful.
Man, sometimes sometimes you got and one of the 48 laws of power. Don't just defeat your enemy, destroy him. You know what I'm saying? Everything that comes with that, you know.
We all that. We're gonna do a Trump like he bombed them goddamn buildings.
Bomb whole city. All the Philly gonna feel this, bro. Whole Philly gonna feel it. But all right, brother, man. I think that's it for this one, man. Hey, come back after that victory, though.
All right, Southpaw, I got you. Thank you.
Right on, brother. Y'all heard the man. He said he finna attack. He finna attack that eye right there. And yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream for the fight. Tune in. I'm gonna do a play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll probably stay live for that Jake Paul fight. But we gonna see. But all right, till next time, I'm gone.